Welcome everybody, it's Bernard Ong'udi, and today I'd like to discuss the difference between adaptive and reactive web design and what is adaptive web design, or is there a need for adaptive web design. The digital ecosystem of today demands more than basic responsive design, with users switching between smartphones, tablets, and desktops throughout their day. Businesses need to try out sophisticated web design approaches that go beyond traditional conventions and standards in practice. At its core, the adaptive web design approach recognizes that different devices serve different purposes and user contexts, while a responsive web designer focuses on creating flexible interfaces. An adaptive web designer builds websites tailored for versatile and well-optimized experiences. The shift from reactive to proactive design thinking wasn't abrupt. It was a deliberate response addressing the complexity with designing for different screen sizes and layouts and ensuring every user achieves an experience uniquely tailored. Now let's define adaptive web design. Adaptive web design is an advanced web design philosophy that creates multiple distinct layouts specifically optimized for different device categories and screen sizes. Unlike responsive web design, which uses flexible grids to adjust content dynamically, adaptive web design serves pre-built device-specific versions of websites based on server-side device detection. Now, let's talk how adaptive website design differs from responsive website design. Understanding the distinction between responsive versus adaptive web design is crucial for making informed decisions. While both aim to provide optimal experiences across devices, their methodologies and outcomes differ by a mile. 1. Layout creation philosophy. Responsive web design uses fluid grids, flexible images, and CSS media queries to create one layout that adapts dynamically to different screen sizes. It emphasizes on building a single interface that stretches, shrinks, and reorganizes based on viewport dimensions. Adaptive web design, on the other hand, creates multiple distinct layouts, typically 4 to 6 variations, each optimized for specific device categories or screen size ranges. 2. Performance and loading speed. The adaptive web design approach delivers superior performance because each device receives only the resources it needs. Mobile users don't download desktop-sized images, while desktop users aren't limited by mobile-optimized restrictions. Responsive designs often carry the performance burden of accommodating all devices in a single code base, leading to larger file sizes and slower loading times. 3. User experience optimization. Adaptive web design enables true device-specific optimization, allowing designers to build interfaces for different user contexts and behaviors. Mobile layouts prioritize quick actions and simplified navigations, while desktop versions leverage larger screens for 360-degree functionality. Responsive design, while flexible, often involves compromises to ensure functionality across all devices, potentially limiting optimization for any specific device. 4. Development complexity and AWD maintenance. Responsive web design approach that typically requires less initial development time and ongoing maintenance, since there is only one code base to manage. However, achieving excellent responsive design across all devices often involves complex development and extensive testing. Adaptive web design requires more upfront development investments to create multiple layouts, but can be easier to maintain once established, as each layout serves as a specific purpose without cross-device compromise. 5. Content strategy and presentation. Adaptive web design allows for sophisticated content strategies where information can be presented differently across devices while maintaining consistency. Mobile versions might show bullet points and summaries, while desktop versions display detailed paragraphs and comprehensive data. Responsive designs typically present the same context. Well, in conclusion, adaptive web design represents the evolution of multi-device web experience, offering superior performance, user experience, and business results through device-specific optimization, while requiring greater initial investment. The long-term benefits of improved versions, enhanced user satisfaction, and competitive differentiation make adaptive design a strategic choice for businesses serious about digital excellence and comprehensive multi-device support.